Every time you get paid, it feels like a fresh start. You promise yourself this is the month you're finally going to save something. But a few weeks later, the balance is gone and you can't even point to where it went. It's not your income that's holding you back, it's the habits quietly draining it away. If you make just one change to what you do every payday, you could end up with more than $2.6 million without earning a single extra dollar. $125 a week, $500 a month. That's all it takes. And today, I'll show you exactly where to find that $500 in small, everyday habits you won't even miss. Let's start small with daily habits that quietly drain your money. These aren't big luxuries, they're small leaks that add up real fast. Here's where you can save between $10 and $20 a day. The first one is buying coffee out, like at Starbucks or your favorite coffee place. That $6 latte or coffee could easily be replaced by a 50 cents or $1 coffee you make at home. Stop buying your coffee outside, but brew it at home and then bring it to work or wherever you go. That's already $5 right there per day. And if you extrapolate that for 30 days in a calendar month, that's $150 right there already saved. The next is buying lunch outside versus packing it at home. When you go out for lunch, you can easily spend between $10 and $15. But if you were to pack and pre-plan at home, you could probably pack something much healthier, much less. Compare that $15 lunch with that $5 lunch that you pack at home, and you're already saving $10 a day. And if you multiply that by 20 days per month, that's almost $200 to $300 saved. If you couple that with the coffee suggestion and not buying coffee outside, you're already close to that $500 mark that we're trying to save. So think about packing your lunch at home versus buying out. The next is buying your water in bottle form through a vending machine versus using a refillable water bottle that doesn't cost you anything. Instead of buying from an expensive vending machine, fill up and use that water bottle so you can save $3 to $5 every single day. Next, let's look at your weekly routines. For example, the first one we can look at is eating out with the entire family. One meal for a family of 4 can cost you easily $100. If you were to save that and maybe buy your groceries and pre-plan some favorite meals that your kids or your spouse really enjoys, you can easily cut that bill in half to maybe $50 for that nice meal. Save $50 to $100 each and every week on those eating out or those family meals out. The next one is streaming overload. A lot of us have Netflix, Disney Plus, Hulu, HBO Max, a lot of different streaming services. Make sure that you're actually utilizing those streaming services, that you're watching the shows or the movies. So take a look at which streaming service you watch or your family watches, and then cut off the excess. The next one is grocery waste. How many times have you gone to the grocery store or ordered online and you've doubled up on something you already have in your refrigerator or pantry? That happens so many times for our family. So what I really suggest to do is write a list down of the items you need after you examine your refrigerator or pantry so you don't waste your money, and make sure you eat everything before you rebuy it. Impulse buys. My daughter and son love to go to Target. And if we go there without a plan, then we easily drop $50 to $100 each and every trip. Easily, without ever even giving it a thought. So make sure you don't step foot in a Target or your family's favorite retail store without a plan and a reason to be there. Cut off those impulse buys, save between $100 to $200 each week, and you're already at $500 for the entire month. Now let's talk about bigger monthly opportunities. These are the ones that don't require a lifestyle sacrifice, just smarter money management. First one is to shop around for your insurance quotes. A lot of the insurance brokers will be able to accommodate with a lower premium rate. Take a look at your home and auto and see if you can save every single month or every single year on those premiums. A nice gym membership is another one. In the past, my family and I had subscribed to one of the higher end gyms where we're paying at least $200 to $300 a month for the family. But recently, my wife and I switched to a more budget-friendly gym, which we only pay between $10 and $15 per person per month. So definitely take a look at that gym membership. See, first and foremost, are you utilizing the gym? And then number two, do you need all the amenities that come with a luxury gym? Of course, there are things like community, people, classes that some luxury gyms do offer, but take a look to really see how many times a month do I actually go? And is there a cheaper option out there just to save and help us save in the future? Energy efficiency tweaks. I preach this to my family every single day. Turning off unused lights, lowering the thermostat, and making sure that the water is not running unnecessarily. These things can save you $10s to $100 a month. So make sure you're making these energy efficiency tweaks. Now let's see what happens when you turn that $500 into an investment instead of an expense. Assume you invest $500 per month, that's $6,000 per year in an S&P 500 index fund, the average of a 10% return. If you take a look at that chart, that's the power of compounding interest. Your money earns money, and that money earns money. So even if you've never increased your income, you can still build millionaire wealth just by redirecting small daily choices. Wealth building isn't built by luck or timing. It's built by consistent, smart money moves. Start today. Open a low-cost S&P 500 index fund and automate your $125 per week transfer. Keep making smart money moves. Bye.